are at 19% completion. That is not acceptable, so let's jump back into the game. Last time we left off, if I remember correctly, before the mission where we kind of have to sneak onto an island to unlock what will become our main base or hub, if I remember correctly. Well, I do have one good news. I'm almost done with my Dragon Age Inquisition game. Just got some extra leveling up to do. That's really good, Kiwi. That is a long game, so that's a long ride to have. Funnily enough, last time I left off on my ship. Now my ship is gone. Someone stole my ship in between streams. Pun? Need? Those don't seem compatible words. What are you talking about, Hypatia? What are you talking about? So, okay, our ship is gone, apparently. And we are still Eduardo Kenway, or Edward Kenway. Alright, Chibi, thank you for stopping by. Sit down in the lurk arenas. We have nice hammocks on board. Maybe you should consider sunscreen, because as you can see we have good weather here, so don't want any sunburns. But now we are here, and we have to reach the jungle exit. Need to get familiar with the controls again. It's been a week almost. Okay, this is closed off since we're in the middle of a mission. So let's stick to the path. Last time we tried to steal a Spanish galleon, which didn't work out as planned because other pirates interrupted and we couldn't face the galleon heads on. I love them dense, lush jungles, right? This game feels very dreamy at times with the aesthetics. I always feel tempted to just make a vacation here, have a nice time, you know? No stress, no killing. It's just shipping around. My ship. It's called shipping around, right? That is the only possible name for it. Climb up. Okay. We have somewhere here the fragment. Ah. There we go. Great Inagua. Didn't even see that thing. Just jumped in the hopes that this is the right path. Uh-oh. Cutscene! Oh, no, not good. Yeah, we should avoid these kind of things. We're pretty high up here. Oh, I already hear the chest though. You can hear like a twinkling sound whenever you're near an unopened chest. Aside from obviously seeing them on the map, but that can be sometimes a little bit misleading. Okay, let's do it. Oof, oof. Hope we have some gloves on, otherwise we will have some splinters in our hands. This is so Tomb Raider, yes, but Tomb Raider before, at least before the new Tomb Raider. I feel like the new Tomb Raider took a lot of elements from the Assassin's Creed games and combined that with the classic Tomb Raider gameplay. Let's look around. Anything else? No, but I see some Enemies up ahead. Can I go this way? It's like a little bit of a hidden path. No, the bushes! The bushes are stopping me. Except Edward respects the ancient architecture and doesn't find a way to destroy them like Lara. That's a good point. Lara tends to not be very kind to ancient sites. Let's whistle this guy over here. Just poke him. Just poke him a little bit. What's going on there? Yep, that is exactly what I wanted. Let's hide here until the other dude comes back. Unless he's the body, and we can ambush him. Boulets. He has boulets. Was facing me directly there. Oh, it was close. Saw me a little bit. But decides that this cannot be an assassin. It can't be. What's going on up here? Oh, I could have avoided this whole encounter with the last two thing. Oh, he's coming back again. Whoops! Can you hear me? Probably not. He says. Oh. And the little pokey poke. Come here. Oh. In the last second he did hear me. Oh, come on. That didn't work out as planned, but I mean, when does that ever work? Sometimes, but not with me. Hey, Violet, how you doing? Do you have your rum? How do I get up there now? Yako clan. Maybe I have to go up here. Ah, I see. Oops. Now we go up here. Thank you. How are you doing, Violet? How's your day? I hope that you didn't have to work today. No rum today? Come on, you need to prepare for the stream. What's going on there? So I may put and get some. I don't know what you mean. There's a chest. I'll take it. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Even have a rainbow. And there we see the Spanish galleon even. Pop out and get some. It's weekend. Party time. Ooh. Party time, drunk dodger time. Rainbows. I'm not even sure if I think I'm lost in this jungle. I may die here out of thirst and hunger. Another fragment. That's good. Get in here. Oh, is this like a little village? Okay, how do I get... I feel like they are a little too close for a double assassination. Let's see. Maybe I can just lure one of them with... Nope. Got two of them here. That worked out better than I expected. A little bit lucky. I got this guy. That's a lot of doodles. Doodle dudes. Oops. Oh, we have a Schnibber upstairs. Oh, Schnibber. There's this guy there. That is a little bit of an issue. And I could... shoot him down. Don't want to alert the other guys. I have to be sneaky sneak. Do have a few bullets. Let's take our time. No point in rushing this. Also gives me time to drink some coffee. Which is my pirate equivalent of rum. Because Violet drinks all the rum. Nothing left for me, so I have to stick with coffee. Can't believe it. Those are the sacrifices I make as a captain. Come on. Nope. I was a little too slow. Wanted to jump over to the sniperino. Come on. Oh, and I kicked him down. I love kicking people down. In games, I should say. They have good eyes. I have to give them that. Didn't see me. Killed him. How can I reload again? Oh. We don't need to reload. Apparently. See, I don't like this guy, so that is why I not only kill him, but I also drown him. Okay. Locate Julien Ducasse. Stay out of combat. I don't know what the other one was. Okay. Oh, it's two dudes. That's not good. Haha, but they are not. They are not very smart.
¡Sal de esas plantas! Un momento.
Not very smart. Okay. So where could Mr. Ducasse be? Probably where the green dot is. To make a wild guess. Have intense music. Good thing that these guys are either blind or dumb or both. Oh, how did they know that?
Quizá no esté baratos aún.
Well, let's use good old murder. A little bit of good old murder. We have some loot. Ooh, but we have also a dude. Loot and a dude. Loot the dude. Dude the loot. So much for staying out of combat. Well, I never said I was a good assassin. And technically, I'm not even an assassin. So I feel like I'm allowed to make mistakes. So. Oh. Let's stealth swim.
Vuelve y pelea como un hombre. Vuelve aquí. Se da la fuga. Cree que se puede escapar. Hemos perdido a esa rata. Tú, cogedlo.
Ha! Missed me.
Podría darle entrada. Más rápido. Perdemos terreno.
Jump into.
Enemigo a tiros. Dale la retirada. Venga. No bajéis el ritmo.
Look at these three stooges.
Podría darle entre las cejas. Más rápido. No debemos perderlo.
Let's get a little bit of distance between me and the stooges. Okay. Where is Julien? Julien Ducasse. Come on, can I? Thank you.
See that the cargo is secure.
Where is Chicago? Where's the golden boy? Still can't see him.
See that the cargo is secure.
There he is. Kill Julien.
¡Vamos! You remember the gift
killed
you
him.
gave me? Well, it answers just fine.
Fils de putain! As bold as a musket.
Exactly, Kiwi.
And still have a
So
shot.
I feel like I'm just role playing when I make mistakes.
about
Obviously,
this,
I
kid.
would never make the
I can't
mistakes
risk you telling your
myself.
Templar
I'm just
friends
doing
about
it
me
because
still
he's not a
kicking
trained
around.
assassin.
I pity you, Boucanier. After all you have seen, after all we showed you of our order, still you embrace the life of an ignorant and aimless rogue.
What's this?
Is petty larceny the extent of your ambition? Have you no mind to comprehend the scope of ours? All the empires on Earth abolished, a free and open world, without parasites like you. Que l'enfer que tu trouveras soit le fruit de ton insouciance.
The cove is ours!
The cove is ours! Well, that was successful. 80%. It's better than my school experience. Actually, a good time to refill my coffee.
Hey,
Ah, back in
I
the
just saw
real
you were
world.
walking out, so I thought I'd stop by and give you something. A little welcome gift. We give awards to our top-notch employees for doing quality work, and they're nice to have since there's no official bonus scheme here. I already have about 11 or so. Oh,
Oh,
bonjour.
what a humble brag there.
Of course. I'll pass it on. Well, looks like Olivier wants to meet with you. It's exciting.
I don't want to meet with
Follow me.
someone called Oliver.
It's on the top floor, so
kind of
it's not
twist
hard to
is
find.
that?
But the rest of this building can
an
be
Oliver
confusing
twist.
to first-timers. So we had the tools team whip up a great map application. Check your communicator. I added a waypoint to Olivier's office. Should be easy to find. Olivier's a nice guy. He won't bite.
I don't want to do the real world stuff. I want to be a pirate. That's the whole point why I'm playing this game. I want to be a pirate.
Hello? Hi? Testing, testing. Is this thing working? This is John from IT. We met earlier. I was calibrating your animus. I'm sort of the, Scotty of this Abstergo enterprise. In charge of all the techie stuff. Do you have a minute? Oh. Ah, damn it. The tracker says you're on your way to Olivier's office. Ah, all right. I'll ping you when you're done. I have a favor to ask.
Okay, whatever that means.
Bonjour. Go right in. He's waiting for you.
Bonjour. Oliver. What's going on?
Well, unless you are specifically ordering me to abandon it, I won't jeopardize our flagship project. Edward Kenway is the... But this is how Hollywood got its start, right? With pirate movies. Douglas Fairbanks, Errol Flynn, and now we have access to the real deal. Wait. Exactly. We'll talk about all that together at the shareholders event.
The
Right.
shareholders.
Looking forward to seeing you too. Take care, Letizia.
I'm pretty sure that he's not even talking to someone, just talking to
Salut.
himself.
Hi, thanks for coming in. I know you're busy. So I reviewed some of your data. Pretty raw stuff. Obviously, we need to scrub off some of the dirt to make it family friendly. Maybe give Edward a voice like James Bond or something. More of a ladies' man. A beautiful city, no?
No.
So the main reason
wanna be a
asked
pirate
you here
again.
concerns is something called the observatory. It's been mentioned a few times in the footage you found. I'd like to encourage you to focus on locating this specific set of memories as soon as possible.
Okay,
If
when
it
can
were
I
up
be
to
a
me,
pirate
on
again?
s'en crisse. I wouldn't bother. But some bigwigs at Abstergo Industries have been hounding me for days. So, follow whatever leads you find, and hopefully we can... Oh, incoming call. I have to take this. We'll keep in touch. Bonne journée. Alan, bonjour. Oui, tout va
Thank
bien.
you for the talk.
Naturellement.
Jesus Christ. Hate this guy. Oh, and those are things that you can scan somehow. I don't know.
Oh, oui, bien sûr.
Oh, there. Those are some sticky notes for the real world storyline. I don't really care for it. I just want to be a pirate. Fun fact, this guy is in Watch Dogs. Oh, he really is? That's interesting. Didn't know that. I haven't played the Watch Dogs games. I think I got the first Watch Dogs on Uplay for free.
This morning and forgot to send the video file she promised me. Since I hate just about everyone else on your floor, I was hoping you could help me.
Too.
Could you transfer the file from her computer and deliver it to the courier?
That doesn't sound shady at all
Easy. You
on
just
our
wander
first
over to their
workday.
animal, log in and transfer the file.
But since I hate them
And please
just
be
as much
snappy
as he does,
before I find a reason to hate you too.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. I heard that Watch Dogs, since I haven't played it, but and maybe I will at some point. I'm open to it. But what I heard is that Watch Dogs certainly has some decent ideas, but that the actual game just feels kind of empty, kind of dull. But obviously, no way to say for me. Yep, there's this theory that Watch Dogs and Black Flag take place in the same universe. Oh, interesting. See, now I'm even more now I'm more interested in Watch Dogs than I have ever been before, which is still not much, but still. Another sticky note. I won't read these because I really don't care. They are not in the right order, so it would really just make sense to read them all at once. They're all over the office, and with that, there's certain areas that you get clearance for along the way.
Not a problem.
I did
That's
that
the advantage of me having level 1 security
when I
clearance.
played for the first time.
Now,
It's really not really
don't abuse it.
it's really not interesting, to be honest.
Log on and I'll walk you through this.
I don't remember really what happens because it's been such a long time, which also explains the entirety of this game, that although I played it, I feel like I'm playing it blind. But I just remember that I always hoped for like a nice payoff for the real world mission, and it was kind of just like, like there are a few references to some things, and especially the earlier games, but I found it not very rewarding. Just because they work at Abstergo doesn't mean they're Templars. That's true. And welcome to the stream, Lydia. How are you doing today? Oh, on the other side, let's do what he wants from us.
Now,
Hope you have a good weekend.
Core to find the data inside. Once you reach it, your computer
All right.
is downloaded automatically. You need to find your way around the core to reach the data inside.
Yeah, they're puzzles. You're good? That's nice to hear.
Good. The file should be downloading. I set up a database for any data you find. Just look for the My Files section in your
Hey, Athelas! Back from grocery shopping. Beautiful weather. Red Sox on. Bruins on soon. Echo is streaming. Very nice. That sounds pretty good. The Red Sox are doing better after a terrible start.
Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher
getting
Case
some
reporting
steam.
on Subject 17, Desmond Miles. The subject was deceased and unattended. Time of death was placed around 0000 hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but
Yes,
given
now
the
with a
skill and
positive,
talent of this
record
team, we
again.
were able to capture useful data.
Chris
I
Sale looks
personally
good now
retrieved the
as well
subject's
under his
backpack
last
and
2-3
extracted a
starts.
number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it
We miss you,
before.
Desmond. Yeah, though I never really
Head,
got.
neck, and torso
Ah,
remained
the
in good
Desmond
condition.
story was also just kind of,
I
especially
hand-selected
the end
recovery
was
agents
just
to retrieve fluid
disappointing. I
samples,
felt.
blood and saliva.
But Ezio was great.
We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
Just some mumbo jumbo Templar versus Assassin thing. It's really, I honestly didn't pay attention because I only know that I felt very let down by the payoff
December
in this game.
23rd, 2012. Sample.
So we now unlocked a file where we saw how Abstergo recovered the body of the real-world protagonist for the previous Assassin's Creed game up until Assassin's Creed 3, Desmond Jacobs, I think, or Desmond at least, and which indicates that, and they are using his DNA for these real-life experiments to go back into time and find out things.
Oh, you're better
The
than I'd hoped. Now zip on
boss
down to
told
Lobby.
us
Come
we
on.
should look out, especially for this observatory that was mentioned a few times to Edward. And so far, up until now, it just looks like that they are very interested in the memories with the observatory, so they can use whatever
I
power
suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all
lies
your colleagues'
there.
computers, it doesn't mean you should.
But,
I mean, not every day, right?
more we don't know.
No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
Exactly, Draco Insanity. Hey, welcome. How are you doing? Desmond Miles, yes. Desmond Miles. Yeah, I mean, I just want to be a pirate. That's why I'm playing this. I want to be a pirate.
I am not sure I can keep this up, you know? This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah,
This,
well,
for
you're copy as
example,
shit. You could use some practice.
These two are characters that were in the team with
look who's
Desmond,
here. So you didn't
and
forget
worked
us
together
after
with
all.
him.
You're just incredibly rude and made poor Rebecca here
Now
wait for nearly
they're
30 minutes.
Coincidentally,
Whiny,
here
be
as
nice.
well.
Sorry about him. He's high on his own supply. So, how should we do this? Data transfer? Great. That should do it. We'll email you the receipt. Till next time.
Thank you.
Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes.
And I feel like they
And don't
wanted the
expect
player
any
to
more
go,
free
oh
coffee.
wow, it's the characters we know, but
She's
I don't
great,
know.
isn't she?
I always thought it kind of felt flat. Oh, we just go back.
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone.
I like these two
Wonderful, you're
as
a
well,
miracle.
but I just
No, that's an
I just
exaggeration.
feel like
Get
they
out of
got
here.
shoehorned
You're
into
in
this
party.
game.
Doing a job, but thanks for helping out. Anyway, thanks. Have fun
the real world aspect actually made me less interested in the franchise overall. I would have preferred, yeah, I can see that. With the old games, I was first interested in it, but then it just never really took off for me. There were some decent moments, I think, in Assassin's Creed 2 and 2 and Brotherhood that were interesting in the real world stuff. But overall, I always felt like if you just leave it out, these would have been better games. Because at best, the scenes are like, you have maybe a couple, maybe 3 good scenes in the real world that are interesting, and you were always hoping for better gameplay or better sections in the real world. It never happened, so it just felt pointless. Those are our trophies, I guess. But now we can finally go back to be a pirate.
Oi. Where you going, the market?
No,
Oh, and Athalas, you missed maybe
parents have asked
that
me to come live with
we
them,
assassinated
and I'd like
French,
What do you mean, live with them?
Mr. French
You live here
Heinen.
with me.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my father is right.
What's his
You
name
had a
in
decent wage when you
Overwatch?
worked the farm. Why can you not be satisfied with
McCree?
that? With me?
Decent
Yes,
wage.
French McCree.
That job was near as damn it to robbery. You want to be married to a peasant the whole of your life?
All right, Edward. All right.
You leave now, Caroline. You'll never know what's coming to us. Caroline!
Yes, we called French McCree. Oh, sweet Caroline.
Wake up, Kenway.
Don't hit me with a stick.
What's that about?
He left this morning with the galleon. As faith, we'll discover a good use for this old cove ourselves.
Aye, we'll make something of it in time.
It had to be well timed, Draco.
We could keep a fleet here if we like. And with a bit of fixing up, it'd be a decent place to call home. Might even convince my wife to come one day.
You're married, are you?
In God's eyes, I am. She left me some time ago.
Even so, keep that fact hid away. Most of these pirates don't respect a man with higher commitments than rum and plunder.
Call mine honor. Let me know if you find anything.
Yes, James Kidd really stuck out to me as well. But yeah, as I mentioned at the very beginning, this is now kind of our home base, our hub for the rest of the game, where we can do all kinds of stuff. I have to follow him. Forgot about that. Sorry. I will explore later. Or did Jack Sparrow steal his outfit? We will never find out. Or will we? Went to a pirate's store and that's the most popular outfit. I mean, pirate stores must have been a big boom during these days, right? With so many actual pirates. Where else would they buy their clothes? You need good quality work attire, especially with those rough conditions on the sea.
Odd-looking things, aren't they? Old and weathered.
Stones?
Is this what they call Mayan? Or is it Aztec?
Are you good with riddles, Edward? Puzzles and ponderings and the like?
No worse than the next man, why?
I think you've a natural gift for it. The way you think and work. The way you understand the world.
Well, I don't know about that. You're talking in riddles now and I don't understand a word.
Clamber on top of this thing here, will you?
So now we learn the
solve
mechanic that we used already multiple times. For the puzzle obelisks.
Concentrate and focus on all your senses. Look shadow and sound, deep into matter, until you see and hear a kind of...
Ah, right. I know this feeling. I have since I was a lad. It's like using every sense at once, isn't it? To see sounds and hear shapes. Quite a combination.
Hey, Schattenmagier, welcome.
Every
There we
man
go.
and woman on this earth has in them a kind of intuition hidden deep away.
I've had this sense most...
So now we learn why we have this eagle vision, although we aren't even an assassin.
You are a gifted man, Edward.
Just basic Jedi training.
Has a strange look. Is it worth something?
Nothing you can spend. But if you find all of them, it'll lead to something grand.
How many?
A few dozen, I think. This way. I've something else to show you.
I remember that the reward for these is actually pretty good. And now, Employee of the Month. It was all worth it. Bunch of these.
I found something else just here. I think you'll take to this
Jeez,
much
kid,
faster.
slow down. I'm an old man.
Now this has the makings of a mystery.
Assassins! It matters not. To the Force you must look. That's my best Yoda expression. Listen, young Skywalker.
Here we are. What do you think?
Oh,
I think Monsieur Ducasse was a man of many secrets.
Aye, and look here. A solid staircase leading God knows where.
looks pretty
What do you
sweet.
suppose lies at the top?
You play some online?
From what I knew of Ducasse, I wouldn't be surprised to find eclectic instruments of torture and villainy. An Iron Maiden or a collection of thumbscrews.
Or a pair of anguish.
Oh, a little
Not a nice way to kick
estatorino.
off. But that is some damn fine gear.
Try the key you took from Ducasse.
That's one. Only 4 left.
Aye. It might be that these 4 Templars have them. See the names here? They've been sent to kill these 4 targets.
Hang me, that's the map
Yes,
I told the Governor
I thought
Torres
that's-
in Havana. He said it marked the location of assassin encampments.
You think maybe you owe them a bit of warning then? If you have any kind of heart beating in that chest.
Suppose I could? If it leads me to the 4 other keys.
Bad excuse is better than none at all.
I like kitty kit. That's his full name. Templar Hunt. More missions. Now we can look around a little bit here. We have to continue. It's a nice little home. That looks like some sweet armor. The Templar armor. It's not the Templar armor, it's the Templar armor. Let's look around in the house here. Templar armor. So let's look around on in our new home before we continue. Now, a few things that we can do here, but first I want to unlock the viewpoint. It is a nice house, right? And say about Ducasse what you want, but he certainly knows how to live. But he also knows how to die. Got him. Yeah, it's a very pretty area. Which is important since if it is supposed to be our hub, it better look pleasant, right? Would be pretty bad if you have a hub where you don't like to come back to. Ooh. Let's go here. Let's collect a few things. Kick the chest. Another fragment. Now we have all the fragments on the island. These are in the jungle. I actually am not 100% sure how to get there. Probably best from the other side. I think I will do that at another point in time. Let's grab the treasure chest though. Sploosh. Thank you. I worked on that for a very long time. And in the game as well. You are in a Mexican standoff? How did that happen? That's a little standoffish. How do I get there though? I hope so, otherwise. Guess I need to get there from above. Ow. What are you playing? Okay, I see. Need to climb those trees to then get there. Hey, that was fun. Another treasure map. Plan for gray sails. Now, is that on this island? Doesn't really look like it. 6:33. Are we here? No. We're here. 6:33. Somewhere on this, huh? Well, we will look for that once we get there. Oh, you mean Black Flag Online, right? Okay, let's meet up with Kitty Kit.
Leaving already?
I think this cove suits you best, Edward. Better than that costume does.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, snap.
We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like. Self-made men.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then?
Hard to tell some days. All I know is you like dangerous prizes.
Like the observatory. I think you know more about that than you let on in Nassau.
You noticed that, did you? Meet me at 20 degrees, 3 minutes latitude just off the coast of Yucatan. I'll have something to show you there in a few weeks' time.
Well, that's very diplomatic of you to end that in a draw.